Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be ranking all the Terraria Eternity Mode bosses from Fargo Souls. Now, I just recently finished my playthrough of Eternity Mode on Fargo Souls, and so I want to rank the bosses based off what I experienced. And if you haven't seen any of the streams or you're interested, go just check out my live streams, my most recent ones, because they'll probably be there. Eventually, I'll make a playlist. Um, yeah, that's probably lazy. I probably should just make a playlist now. Irrelevant. Anyways, let's just get started immediately, because that's the whole point of the video, is to do this, not talk about other stuff, and I'm doing that, so I'm taking away from the video, so I probably shouldn't be talking, but I'm still talking. Okay. King Slime. Yeah, it was pretty easy, honestly. Eternity mode didn't really do too much to make it like that challenging. It was a little difficult, but nothing too unreasonable. Actually, Trojan Squirrel should probably go before that, which was too easy. Actually, nah, it was easy. I think it was here. Trojan Squirrel did give me a little bit of issues, mainly just because the head. That sounds incredibly wrong. Okay. Let's just move on from that. I've Cthulhu. Now this was meh. I thought this was somewhat difficult. Mainly just because of all the projectiles it shoots out, especially in the later phases. When it dashes and then like they kind of just go all over the place. It's like you don't even have like anything really to move besides a Hermes boots and a platform. Like you still really don't have much movement going on. So it's really just kind of hard to dodge all of it. I don't know. I'm sure if I fought it enough times, it'd be relatively easy. But it was not for me in the first one. Eater of Worlds goes into meh. I'd put it there. It wasn't necessarily hard. Just annoying. I don't know. It's kind of one of those bosses that, like, I feel like was easier. The variant was easier than the normal Eater Worlds. Because I struggle the hell with the normal Eater Worlds. And this one was just not bad at all, to be honest. Brain of Cthulhu. Now this one's going in very hard. I wouldn't say it's impossibly hard. It was crazy difficult though. I mean, once you understand the mechanics, it's like, oh, okay. But like, even then, it's really easy to make a mistake. The big issue really comes down to once you get past the first phase, which isn't that bad. It kind of it starts doing this thing where it like makes a bunch of copies of itself and then it has one chase you down the whole time and then it switches you from confused and not, so you have to time your controls to make sure you're not using the reverse controls when you're not confused, or you're not using normal controls when you are confused. It's just a whole thing. It's kind of annoying. Alright, Skeletron, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember it, so I'm gonna be frankly honest here. I'm gonna put this like here. I'm just gonna assume it was good. There's gonna be a couple bosses where I'm just not gonna remember, even though I just finished the playthrough. Like I don't remember some of the stuff, to be honest. So I really don't remember Skeletron, so I'm just gonna assume it's there. Or actually, we'll just put it here because I'm just gonna take a wild guess that it wasn't really that bad. Oh no, I'll put it there. Okay, because I don't think there's no way it's that easy in tourney mode. Queen Bee. I mean, it'd go right here. Well, no, I think it's right there. It wasn't really that bad. I mean, it was like, I'm pretty sure I killed two of them like at the same time on my first attempt. So actually, yeah, I'd probably go here, to be honest. Actually, yeah, I'd probably go there, to be honest, because it wasn't really much of a struggle. I just forgot, but I really didn't struggle too much to it. It was kind of easy. Right, Deerclops on the other hand, oh boy, this was harder than Brain of Cthulhu. This guy, man, I thought normal Deerclops was kind of like confusing. Oh, this guy's hard. You kind of have to like just accept that he attacks a certain way and just understand that and then play accordingly. I mean that sounds so stupid. Like, oh, every boss is like that. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. It's very difficult. So I mean, like, it's not that bad. I mean, the only part that's really hard is once it gets like near the end, that's where the issues really lie, because it just attacks faster. It's kind of like it's just quite difficult. I mean, that's just true to normal flesh, wall flesh, but this one applies more because there's more than one attack happening at a time usually. Deviant, I'm putting there. This boss, I just could not beat when you're supposed to be. I honestly don't know how you beat it at the time that you're supposed to beat it, because frankly, I feel like more of a hard mode experience. I do, because I feel like if you had wings, the game would completely change with the whole thing. Like, I don't know. The moveset you have in pre-hard mode is just not suited for this boss, and that's might be a horrible opinion. I know some people might think, oh wow, you're so horrible for that. But Queen Slime wasn't really that bad, so we'll put it here. Like, it wasn't really. Oh wait, I forgot. I could put this here. Why am I putting this here, by the way? Because it's too easy. Queen Slime is really not that bad. I mean, I don't know. I don't really remember the fight. I just remember beating it relatively easily, and I was pretty shocked. So I was like, eh. Oh, I was gonna say there's no destroyer. Okay, destroyer was actually like right here, dude. It's pretty rough, pretty rough. One of the things that made it rough is that, well, actually, okay, I wouldn't put. Well, I mean, yeah, it belongs here mainly just because there are a couple attacks, like it circles around you mainly. That attack is what gets me, because it like just throws lasers in like a confined space, and you kind of have to dodge it. And near the end, it gets just absurd how many lasers there are, and I feel like it's just luck to get through that. So, oh, what the hell? Are you kidding me? Skeleton Prime, I'm gonna put here. I'm almost certain, if I remember correctly, it was the first attempt I beat him. I don't even think he was like much harder at all than the normal variant, so I'll put it there. But maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't fully remember. And then we have Spasmatism and oh shoot, what's the other one? Dot Lasertism. Oh, I'm gonna have to search this up, dude. Okay. No, Red Naser. There we go. Okay, so Red Naser, actually Spasmatism, pretty annoying. I'm gonna be honest, pretty annoying. Let's go in there. I mean, he started dashing like crazy in the second phase, like to the point where it's crazy. But it's also kind of easy to dodge, but it still can catch you off guard. This guy, I mean, really not as bad. It's going like right here, dude. Usually it's the opposite for most playthroughs of any other game, but like to be fair, like I don't know, he just kind of felt easier to dodge. And yes, he did have that one like mega laser he shot out at one point, but like that really wasn't an issue. I completely forgot about the Baron. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, the Baron was quite easy. I'm gonna put it there. I mean, it really didn't pose a challenge. It's just a matter of getting the right gear, and you'll be fine. I mean, it seems impossible at first, but really not that bad. It really wasn't at all bad. All right, playing Terra. To be honest, this was a nice change. It was definitely interesting. I say that as I don't really remember what happened. I just remember it being nice. It was quite difficult. I remember struggling to it a lot. So I'm gonna put it like here. I remember it being pretty rough. Which I don't even think it belongs there. It goes there. Let's see. I think next is Golem. See, I don't remember when you fight Lifelight, so I'm just gonna do Lifelight now while I still can, because I'm gonna forget about it. Lifelight posed pretty hard challenge, so I'm putting it there. Was it hard playing there? I don't believe it was. I think it's one of those. It was. If I remember correctly, it's pretty difficult, but again, I don't really remember this boss, to be honest. I don't remember half these bosses, which is kind of annoying. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna put it there because I'm pretty sure I struggled to it. It's such embarrassing. What a thing. But Golem, on the other hand, okay, so this one's interesting because he's really not that hard. But the problem is he has so much HP and defense that this thing takes like a boss that should take like, maybe like 2 minutes takes like 5 minutes. And so eventually you just kind of get worn out of his attacks and start making mistakes. I mean, the longer anything goes, the more likely you're making mistakes, and it's kind of the situation with this guy. So I wouldn't want to put him too hard because he's really not that hard. But again, I found it really hard to not make mistakes because the boss fight lasted so long because of how much HP he had. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, it's pretty rough. So I'll put him right there. Okay, so then you got Duke Fisheron. We're going here. Up there, right there. Actually, no, because I actually beat this thing, so I don't want to put it there. I never actually beat Deviant where I'm supposed to. Duke Fisheron, the main issue with him is that third phase, obviously, incredibly, I don't know how I survived it or ever beat it, frankly. Another thing is that he also takes away your max HP from you every time he hits you. So basically, you have to no-hit the boss in order to not be on 100 HP on level 3, or phase 3, I meant. Which is kind of hard, because there was multiple occasions where I was literally less than 100 health on the final phase, and I'm expected to get not hit at all. Like, yeah, that's kind of annoying. I don't know. It's really rough. Empress Light, it wasn't. I'm gonna be frank. There was some attacks that were just kind of like a little ridiculous and crazy, but it wasn't that bad. So we'll put it like there. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, because there were a couple of attacks that were just kind of wild, and I still don't know how to avoid. So it's like, I don't know. But Betsy on the other hand, Betsy really shouldn't be hard, and yet I struggled. I'm just gonna be frank, but it's not that bad. So I'll put it in like the meh. Like, I feel like was Gollum harder than Betsy? Yeah, I mean it's all on paper. While I'm rating this based off, because really I struggled a decent amount to this thing, but it really wasn't hard at all. So like I don't know what to say. It's a weird way to rate it. Of course, then you got Lunatic Cultist, which I'm gonna be honest, was pretty difficult at first, but it really isn't as. I mean, sometimes it can be ridiculous, but I'm gonna put it there. I think that's fair. It's like sometimes it can be ridiculous, like with the amount of projectiles on screen and whatnot. And also, the reason why it was so hard for me on my attempts was because I kept on messing up when the the phase where you have to like figure out which one's the real one. I'd always hit the wrong one because I had a homing weapon that did not home to the right one. So then it resulted in me having like the dragon come after me went on. It made it way harder. So I'm sure it would be way easier if there's no dragon. I'm just gonna be honest, but I'm rating it based off the fact that I had a dragon chasing me constantly the whole time. And I still didn't find it that bad, so that says a lot about this guy. Alright, now Moonlord. Moonlord was a nice change, but I'm gonna be honest, was here. I mean, honestly, he really wasn't as bad as I thought. People were hyping up like, oh my god, it's going to destroy you. It's going to be the hardest thing ever. And I said, well, that was not that bad. Yes, I mean, the whole switching classes thing kind of is the reason why it's kind of an issue, because it makes it like you have an extra thing to pay attention to, which sometimes messes me up. And also the tag switch between each class, depending on what, class you're attacking on. So it can be a little rough at times, but, for the most part, it really isn't that bad. I'd say Infernum is way harder. Now we got the champions, which they're pretty irrelevant, to be honest. They're almost all of them are kind of like not that bad. I'm gonna be honest. Like the champion of the squirrel wood or whatever. I don't even know what it's called. The squirrel, basically, the Trojan squirrel. Um, I mean, literally, it's like right there. I mean, I don't even know what to say. The only like it really it just wasn't that hard. This guy is too easy. He's definitely like one of the easiest bosses in the game. I mean, the Terra champion or whatever, champion Terra. I don't remember what it's called, but like it was so easy because it was just attacked stupidly, like predictable attacks and ridiculously easy to dodge attacks, which makes it kind of irrelevant. Alright, this guy was also relatively easy. I beat him on like my first or second attempt. I mean, there's not much to say. His attacks really aren't that difficult. I'm gonna be honest. If you have a decent arena, boom, easy. That's all I'm gonna say. This guy, though, on the other hand, definitely caused some issues. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put this. We'll put it there. He's one of like the only champions that actually caused me major issues, and the main reason why is because on the second phase he attacked so much faster, and it just became ridiculous. Like there's so much to think about each attack, and it's like, okay, yeah, it got out of hand quick. This thing is going easy. I don't even like. It was pretty irrelevant. Too easy. Literally, I'm pretty sure I beat it on like the first or second attempt. This guy, going right here. Wasn't that bad. The only reason why I was struggling to him even at all was because I had too much projectiles. My friendly projectiles. You know, like all these accessories clog up your screen with projectiles for some reason, and you get confused. Where's the boss? That's like the only reason why I struggled at all. And this guy, also too easy. I mean, literally, I beat him pretty sure on like the first or second attempt. Yeah, I put it there. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember this boss. Like, if I remember correctly, I did kind of struggle to it a little bit, but like, it wasn't that bad, so I'm gonna put it like there. This guy, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember him at all. I rewatched footage. I still don't remember much about him. Like, I don't know where to rank him because I frankly don't know. I just don't remember fighting him. Like I watched myself fight him and I said I don't remember this. But Abomination, on the other hand, I'm gonna be honest. It's going there. Yes, it posed problems. Yes, a little bit of problems, but I think the issue is that you have too much healing. Like your natural regeneration is so quick that it basically makes this fight a joke. And the mutant, I mean, come on. I did beat it, so it should probably be here, because I never actually beat Deviant when I was supposed to. But that would be unfair, because mutant is just ridiculous. It's literally like the second phase is all, and the third phase are so ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And it took me way too long to understand how things work, and even I think the problem is second, third phase is that the healing is slowed down. All your abilities you have are slowed or nerfed, basically. Not slowed down, just nerfed. And results in basically you being weaker, and it makes it a lot harder. Which I think Abomination definitely needed, because Abomination was a joke when you had all that power already. I do want to switch something up. I want to switch around this guy, because I really don't think he was that bad. To be frank, I think it goes like this. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Wall flash goes here. Because I was like looking at it, I was like, yeah, that's kind of off. I think everything else is pretty good, so that is that. That is my tier list. I don't see anything wrong with it, really. Yes, I did say I forgot some of the boss fights, because frankly, they're kind of forgettable. I don't know. I hate saying that, but some of them are not memorable. just at all. Like, they're just kind of, I mean, that's either a sign they're too easy or they were just not interesting to me. I don't know, because I literally fought these like in this month, last month, and I can't even remember some of these. Which is kind of embarrassing. But anyways, that is that.